could take all night. Think I need a devil to help me get things right. Hook me up a new revolution, this one is alive. We sat around laughing and watched the last one die. And I'm looking for the sky to save me, looking for a sign of life, looking for someone to help me burn out right. And I'm looking for a complication, looking 'cause I'm tired of trying, make my way back home and learn to fly. I'm looking for the sky to save me, looking for a sign of life, looking for something to help me burn out bright. And I'm looking for a complication, looking 'cause I'm tired of trying, made my way back home and learn to fly, made my way back home and learn to fly. Hi guys, Andy Crowley here again. We've got largely a 3-chord song here. Those 3 chords are slight variations on A major, E minor and a D chord, though we're making them all slightly easier to play by making them sus2 chords, A sus2 and D sus2. Pretty straightforward, everyone should be able to have a go at this one. A beautiful Foo Fighters song as well. Let's get in for a close-up and check out how to play it. Foo Fighters and Learn to Fly. So this, first of all, we've got a capo at 2nd fret. So you will see this song played different ways. We're doing it with a capo at 2nd fret so we can use the easiest chords to play along to it and get you doing all the right things with your strumming hand. Get a song that you can play and sing at the same time and that's sounding great. To do that, we're going to be using slight variations of the open chords we should know by now. So we should know an E minor chord, an A major chord, and a D major chord. They're all the chords that we need for most of the song. We've got a couple of others, but they last about 10 seconds between them. So verse and chorus, this is all you need. We're going to do even easier versions of those chords, but that sound really good. If we take the E minor chord down a string, just everything you're doing on E minor, down a string, we're suddenly playing something called an A sus2. A sus2 sounds really dreamy. And typically, we're still playing notes from the A chord, we're strumming from string 5 as well, but we've only got 2 fingers down, and a lot of the time with sus2 chords, this is the case. It's the case on an A sus2, and it's the case on a D sus2. Which is where we take your middle finger off of a standard D chord. That's all we have to do. And that makes them slightly easier to play, and it makes them sound really dreamy. For the vast majority of the song, this is for the verse and the choruses, we have a bar of our A sus2, so that would be 4 strums just starting from the basics. 1, 2, 3, 4. We then have a bar of the E minor, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 bars of the A sus2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So putting those together to a slow count, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. D sus2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, E minor, then D sus2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause the video, practice those a little bit, and then we should be able to get it a little bit more up tempo. That was 1, 2, and we're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, just a little bit faster. So easy chords, but it's all about nailing the changes. A sus2, E minor, and a D sus2. Those positions might be new to you, so even though they're easy, they're new. Give them a bit of time. To demo for the chorus a bit more up tempo, I'm looking for the sky, E minor, D sus2 for 2 bars, A sus2, E minor, D sus2. Now I'm looking for a complication, looking 'cause I'm tired of trying. This is also the verse as well. Run, tell out the angels, this could take all night. Think I need a devil to help me get things right. So once you get used to looping those up to tempo, the one thing you need to know is at the end of the chorus, we have 2 chords which are a bit higher level, but a lot of you will be able to do them. We've got the F major 7. If you are practicing the F bar chord, you could have got a full F bar chord here, but the F major 7 is an F like a C, I called it, like the C chord, but first finger on the 2nd string, 2nd finger on the 3rd, 3rd finger on the 4th, and to help you make that horrible nasty stretch, get your thumb over the top and put all your fingers on this angle. If your fingers aren't on an angle like this is going to be a really horrible nasty chord for you. But have the palm of your hand and your thumb over the top here. Suddenly this F chord becomes really doable. Make sure your thinnest string's ringing out as well. Only want to play from string 4. And also a G chord. Any way you want to play a G chord is totally fine. Some people prefer this way. 6 and 2 3s, there's no different. That is on the Make My Way Back Home and Learn to Fly High. Okay, so then it just starts again. They only happen the once. The F chord, the G chord for a bar of each, and then you're back to normal. Make my way back home and learn to fly high. So for those people who are doing more complex strumming at this stage, we have a strumming pattern and then something that's a little bit more single string picky, so something called arpeggios. An arpeggio is playing single notes out of a chord. Strumming pattern first of all, we want to go for the most common strumming pattern ever, down, down, up, down. If you can add an up at the end of that, down, down, up, down, up, it absolutely nails it to the record. That last up does make all of this a lot more tricky to sort of do at the same time, because what we want to do is lift off on that last up. Down, down, up, down. Lift off of your chord, your A sus2, and then you can get down on that first bar, or the first beat of the bar, on the E minor. So let me demo that again. Hopefully you can see there that every time I was hitting that last down, down, up, down, up, I was hitting this chord, which is nothing. It's no chord at all. That's the way that we can do this strumming pattern a lot faster. See my fingers fly off here? That's how we can do it faster. You know, you can, if you practice hard enough and you want to enough, do it without doing that technique, but that technique sounds really good. It makes the song work. It sounds rhythmical. If you go, you know, and try and rush there and try and make sure you stay on this chord for as long as possible to get it sounding better, it's not going to sound as smooth. It's not going to work as well. So that's a top tip for mainly for the chorus and the intro and for the louder bits of the song. In the verses, he calms it down an awful lot on the record. This could take all night. which is a nice opportunity to cover what arpeggios are and this picking single strings out of a chord. That's all the word means. And what we want to do is start from string 5 on your Asus 2 chord, pick down 1, 2, 3, down 3 strings, and then ideally we want to do an up strum. When you get into the habit of doing that pattern, down, 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 up, it might feel alien at first, but in the context of the song that really works. So all we want to do is pick from string 5, down 3 strings, up strum, and that is going from the root note, the bass note of the A chord, starting from the A note on the A chord. Then we start from the E note on the E chord, which is the open E string, and then the D, which is the open 4th string, and that makes everything sound as good as possible with this pattern. So it's the same picking pattern, it's just the string you start on that changes. Technique wise, you want to treat it like you're picking single strings, so have the palm of your hand or the outside of your hand touching the guitar. That's pretty crucial. If your arm's floating about all over the place like this, or you're trying to pivot your little finger here, it's going to hamper you too much and you're not going to be able to nail it. Unless you're specifically determined to do so. There is a middle 8 to this song also, which goes, fly along with me, I can't quite make it alone, try to make this life my own, fly along with me, I can't quite make it alone, try to make this life my own. The chords for that are at the website, but they are, so you follow the link over there or in the description below, you can get the chord sheet for this. We got the Asus 2 to an F, everything for the bar, C major, D, and then an F and the G. Quite reminiscent of that make my way back home and learn to fly. But other than that, you want to use that same strumming pattern that we've been doing so far and really get the bulk of the song. You want to make sure that your verse and your chorus are absolutely superb before you even think about a middle 8. So that's why the lesson's been focused on that. Try and make this a song that you sing along to. It is a great song to start you off on that road of singing and playing guitar. Check out loads of other songs in this playlist where we're looking at minor chords. This is all at around level 4 of my beginner's course, though some things are a little bit harder. Thanks for checking out this lesson, guys. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to make sure you gain all the latest lessons. I'm uploading them every week, so make sure you get them all. And be sure to check out the rest of the songs in this playlist of 10 songs just using the chords that you've used to play this chord as well. And this is part of a free beginner's course available at andyguitar.co.uk. So follow the link to the website and check out those free beginner's course lessons, and we will get you plenty of songs, learning guitar through songs as much as possible, and we'll see you at the website. Take care. Bye for now.